evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit late. The last half an hour, I've been really in pain. I have a problem with my foot. What is it called? Plantar fasciitis or something like that. I don't know why they have to use Latin words that we can't pronounce. Well, anyway, me. And it's by the heel of the foot and a little bit in the curve. It's an infection of a nerve or something like that. But my foot has since yesterday swollen up, and I have difficulties. And I don't know, half an hour ago started again, and it's throbbing, and I was trying to go to the kitchen to make a coffee, and I couldn't walk one step. So yeah, let me. Sorry, guys, I didn't put the comments on. Here we go. Let's go through it. Let's stop talking about my problems. Hi, Joe. Thank you for joining. Hi, Irish Mart. Hi, Yolanda. Let me go down. Hi, Fluffer. Thank you for joining. Ooh. Hi, Maya. Thank you for joining. Oh, we're having a girls' night. Saturday Night Fever. Ladies' night. Let me see. Yeah, Joe, I have in well, in slippers is a bit difficult to have insoles. So my GP told me to I ordered it on Amazon. It's like a sock, but it's elasticated, and for where that nerve is, there's like a cushion. It's okay, it's good, but I haven't put it on this afternoon because I was not in too much pain, just my foot and my leg up to my knee have swollen up quite swollen, even though I have swollen legs in general. But, compared to the left leg, it's quite essential. But yeah, the pain I just took ibuprofen. Ibuprofen has anti-inflammatory, so not infection, inflammation of the nerve. Sorry. I knew it was not an infection. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. But you're starting to know me a bit better. Sometimes I have words in my mind, and then another one comes out, and I'm in inflammation, and infection in somehow sounds a bit similar. Perhaps not for you. English is your mother tongue, not mine. But in my, stupid brain, it sounds similar. But it's not the same, I know. Yeah, it's painful, Yolanda. And then at the moment, I feel like the pain is subsiding, but then I have like all little ants in my foot. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my foot. How is everyone? Um, Maya, I'm sorry if I have missed one of you. Oh, Maya, you were in Brad's life. I was going to come into your life with Brad, and then I thought, oh, I'm going online at 8. And then I realized that Streamyard somehow put 8:15 instead of 8. So I decided to feed the dogs first and the cat before I come online. And then I forgot. And then the pain, and so yeah. So like I said, it's just a bit of a chat. Yeah, because I have no one to talk to. The dogs just look at me like I come down from the moon or something. And Um, I think why I missed it, Fluffer, is because Joe told me, "Oh, I'm mudding for Miriam at 6 o'clock," so I was getting ready to watch Miriam's stream, and then I was sitting in her, and she already scheduled it, and I was in there all alone, and I'm like, "Why am I the only one waiting? That's very strange." Until I looked at the date, and it's for the 25th of November. Well, Joe, yeah, the dogs always have first priority in my household. But I managed to eat something as well because I took ibuprofen. Arch, that's what I meant, arch. Yeah, so I have quite a good arch, but I have this inflammation of whatever this nerve is called. Don't even try to put it in the chat what it's called, because I probably can't pronounce it because it's in Latin. Um, so anyway, and sometimes my foot is so heavy I can't lift it off the ground. It's very, very strange feeling. I mean, really. So hi Sharon, how are you? Thank you for joining. Ah, you must be new. I don't remember seeing your name before, but you are very welcome. It looks like we are a ladies' night tonight. Um, sorry, I need to try to move that foot in a way that voila. So it's good. What did I want to say? Yeah. So just quickly, Scientology wise, I haven't done very much. I feel bad because how what I want to say. Yeah, I'm doing I'm working. You know, I found a temporary job until the end of the year. It might actually end up being off January, so my brother and my mother will come to visit, and then February another month for that job. It's not a dream job, but at the moment it brings some pesetas in my pockets. Yeah, so that's it. Well, actually, that's not true about Scientology. Look, it was very, very strange, right? Um, it was Friday, or was it yesterday or Thursday? On my lunch break, I'm playing a game on my. Everyone was going out for lunch, and because of my foot, I said no, no. I brought my lunch with me, so I was playing a game on my phone, and you know those free games, you're constantly interrupted by videos that advertised other games or other things. It seems that every mobile phone seems to know what you're interested in or what you Googled in the past, and somehow advertisement comes up. And the thing comes up, and it was Hubbard Academy. And then suddenly I remembered that Church of Scientology here in Edinburgh, it's called Hubbard Academy. And for the ones who don't know, here in Edinburgh, if you go to South Bridge, there's just a door with the word Scientology, and that's about it. So I don't even know if they own the building, because it's in the old part of, or it's near the old part of Edinburgh. So anyway, I'm being interrupted in the middle of a level, not even at the end of the level, in the middle of the level, and it says, let me get the screenshots up. Screenshots. So it comes up with POV. I don't even know what that abbreviation means. You've been unhappy for years, and the people around you don't even know it. Then they tell you to swipe up, and then you get another thing. So it comes, how does the Subconscious affect happiness. I wish I was happier. I feel down for no reason. Thinking about the past. Is it possible to be happier? Many of us have faced unhappiness at times, sometimes without any apparent reason or explanation. If it was possible oops, to tackle happiness, oh, I must have cut this. So then it comes, how does the subconscious affect happiness? At the lecture, How the Subconscious Affects Happiness, the speaker will clearly and understandably explain topics such as what is happiness, how can we overcome unhappiness, what is the subconscious mind, what can stand in the way of what? I don't know. I must have taken strange screenshots, guys. So it just explains this is not just a lecture where you sit quietly and listen. It's interactive and live, so you can ask questions at any time. And the most important topic, what can be done about unhappiness? Reserve your spot now today. So you have to reserve your spot so that they're asking you, I'll show you later, they're asking you your name and your mobile number. Places are limited, so sign up well in advance. Refreshments, tea, coffee, and snacks will be provided on site. And when is that? That's on Wednesday, the 27th of November at 7 p.m. Hubbard Academy, 20 Southbridge, Edinburgh. So, a lecture about unhappiness and how to overcome it. We all know this is it's near Christmas. There's a lots of people that are lonely at Christmas, that are not with family. Our point of view, thank you, Fluffer. The ones who know me, you know, abbreviations, I don't like them. So, anyway, a lecture about how to overcome unhappiness. That is a mental health issue. So, if you have mental health issue, you live in Edinburgh, do not go. No. Speak to your GP, or you can go to CAB, which is the Citizen Advice Bureau. They can uh, tell you where to go, where you can go for the first or second time for free, or where to find counseling, but do not go to Scientology. So let me, guys, for once you're fast in the chat. Let me go back up. I have more. Oh, thank you, Cher. You just found me. But you know Joe. That's good. Joe, if you don't know that, Joe is the chat royalty. That's the title Fluffer Squirrel UK gave her. Hi, MX Mandy McGee. Thank you for joining. POV, point of view. Thank you. I try to remember. Probably tomorrow I'll look at it and I will say, I forgot about it. No, it's not a church. You're right, Fluffer. It just says Scientology in big letters, if I remember well. But it's really just the door. Yolanda's in front of the way of happiness. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not. They are not here. It's Hubbard Academy instead. That's how they are called here in Edinburgh. Thank you, Cher. I agree with you. Ads in the middle of a level is extremely criminal. Perhaps I should sue them. But the problem is I can't even remember which game I played. I play so many games. Well, Fluffer. Oh, guys, I forgot. I can. That's what Fluffer says. It's just Scientology, and I think more people are aware of the reputation of Scientology. The thing is, I did post it on my community early on your live, Fluffer. I put it yesterday on X and my Facebook. I didn't put on Instagram, I think. No, I didn't. But on X. And a lady I know that lives not far away, so she lives a town after me, so nearer to Edinburgh than where I am. And she reacted to my post on Facebook, and I said, "Did you know?" And she replied, "Oh my God, no, I didn't know." So people do either know about Scientology or they don't know at all. So yeah, we'll see. Why are you saying that, Irish smart? I do not believe that. I don't believe that. Or does that mean? Okay, give me a second. I need to change my foot position. Um, Jojo, it won't be limited. They just don't want to give out free snacks and drinks. The thing is, you see, because it takes me about an hour to go into Edinburgh. I'm not used to go to work into an office anymore, because until I was laid off earlier this year, I've been working from home for 5 years. So it's difficult. So I take quite early the express bus to Edinburgh. So it takes me about an hour. And then I'm in the office all day. And then I'll take again one of the express buses back. They're called express buses, but they're not faster. They just don't stop everywhere. And in the evening, there's traffic. Can't do very much about it. And therefore, I don't want to subscribe and go in that to go to the lecture is because I don't want to give my name nor my telephone number. And secondly, I thought I could stand there for between 6:30 and 7 outside, and everyone that goes in asking them if they know that they are a cult and blah, 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 blah. But with my foot standing for half an hour, my doctor said I shouldn't stand very long. So you see, it's difficult. So I don't know yet if I'm gonna go, and it depends as well about the weather. So here in Preston Pants, we had extreme snow and rain, so sleet this morning, but it was heavy. I mean, the snowflakes were that big. And Jo, who is on the other side in Glasgow, she had much more snow. So she said everyone was in standstill. The bus was broken down. um, yeah, so I don't know. It depends on the weather as well. I don't know. We'll see on Wednesday. No, no. You think they put something in it? David Miskin gives order in the EIS event for all front groups. So like the one in East Grinstead the other week. I put it on for one of my friends. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, I think T from Perth in Australia, she shared my Facebook post as well. That must be disgusting, right? I would at least expect a cocktail. I haven't had a cocktail in ages. Okay. That's what I was thinking as well, Irish Mart. And Joe is agreeing with you as well. Cher says, here during the holidays, every restaurant makes a huge communal table for everyone who doesn't want to eat alone. It's full all day, every day. Yeah, well, I'm in IT and technology, so everyone, and because well, we're not near Princess Street, but we're not far away. And the problem for me is they don't really have a big kitchen, so the table is not very big. There was someone sitting with me later on, but I like to be on my own. I'm so used to it. It doesn't really bother me. Yeah, well, Hubbard, L. Ron Hubbard, right? More word salad. Yeah, I can't keep up anymore with everything they're telling us. Everything has a different name. The front groups have different names. Haha. Well, I tell you that. Um, they are a bit strange, I have to say. So, for example, when my shopping arrives, because I order online and they bring it. So, when my Asda shopping arrives, I'm just behind my door and they're barking like hell. And I have a chat with the driver. I'm like an old lady. I don't let them go straight away. I have a good chat with them. And they go berserk. But they know that when I go out, not behind the door, they're quiet. They're quiet. I don't know why. So I didn't know what to do. So I actually bought what is it called again? I A Blink Mini from Amazon. So it doesn't record all the time. It's motion activated. It changes into black and white when it's night. So I have day and night recording, and I can talk. So once in a while, when I see that one of the two dogs are awake, I speak to them. And the very first 2 days, it was hilarious because Baxter was running from the kitchen into the hallway. He didn't know where to look because he knew I wasn't here, right? They saw me leaving, and then suddenly they hear my voice. Sorry. And now they don't even react when I say hello in the middle of the day. Because every time it records when the camera, when auto motion, what's the matter with me? When the camera starts to record, then I get a ping on my phone, a notification, so I can go and check it out. But actually, I didn't buy it because of the dogs in the first instance. The first instance was actually someone is using my bin outside. And we have only these small bins, not the big ones, the small ones. And they have now changed. Before they came to empty the bins every 2 weeks. Now it's every 3 weeks. And I have a cat, I have to clean a cat toilet as well. So it's not big bin when they only come every 3 weeks. So every time I come with my first bag, my bin is already half full. But as I have the camera in here now, so it's Black Friday next week. Perhaps I should get a second one. I don't know yet. So guys, wait a second. I lost. Here we go. We have some of this. Oh yeah, and I also downloaded an app where you can. What is it called? I haven't really looked at it properly yet. Let me see. What is it called? Or where did I install? No, I must have put it in the Too Good To Go, it's called, the app. And you can order for a minimal amount the leftovers of the shop or a coffee shop or things like that, or Scott meat, or it's quite interesting. So they're not throwing away food. If it ever snowed like that here, we just all lay down and die. Cher, please let me know where you are. Thank you. Well, I fell in love with espresso martinis. So I do have vodka at home, but I'm not going to start making them myself. Oh, bonsoir, Don. Thank you for joining. I remember you, California. I like your picture. Yeah, I can't remember who there was. I think sorry, there was a live with Natalie who did something about Boris Club, but there was something else. But when I don't have time and I just see the notification during the day when I'm at work on my phone, I press watch later. But because I come home quite late in the evening, I'm never home before 7 o'clock in the evening. And then, I just have hardly time to make a cup of coffee. And then, I need to take care of these dogs. They're so happy to see me, which is nice to see that they miss me, right? And then uh, and sit down, have a cigarette, and and then it's time to feed them, taking them out. And I tell you, with this foot going down to the beach with them, it's not easy. But yeah, I need to check. But I fall asleep. I hardly have time to watch anything. And this week it's been quite tough because I haven't managed to go to bed at all. I fell asleep on the sofa in front of YouTube. Mm. YouTube was working, but I didn't watch it because I was asleep. Yeah, I know Boy Scouts. I mean, in the US, I heard there are some other stories that I heard for decades, but I never really. Yeah. Let me see. Just a second, guys. I pressed the wrong button. No. I can't use one to watch my dog as they bark at the noise of it panning. Actually, these cameras, it doesn't make any sound when it's turning. Because the camera turns. Oh, wait a second. No. I put it in the other room, actually. Don't know why. Where is it? Here. Oh, it's a blink. Oh. It's a mini blink. Can you see it? That's the one. Give me a second. My sofa is falling apart. Don't know why. I'll take that blanket off for a second. There we go. So here it is. Sorry, it's a bit. Cable it's quite long. Oops. But it's a USB. So give me a second, my foot hurts. So you see the camera, and it turns as well. So it's a bit heavy at the bottom to, that it stands well. You could actually also put it on a tripod. So, but it was on sale. That's why I bought it. I never pay anything full price. And if it's not full price, I wait until the sale. So I thought I have another one in the bedroom to watch my bin. I might actually buy another one. And as it's part of Amazon brand, you get 1 month cloud save for free. So saving your videos for free for a month, and then afterwards is £2.50. So that would be around $3 a month. So that's not expensive. But you can cancel anytime. So I might actually put this one in the bedroom, and that will record who is using my bin, so I can come with receipts. And for the dogs, another one that is not on the plan, and it's just recording on my it saves on my mobile phone, I think. I don't know. Here we go. Hi Miriam, thank you for joining. Sorry, my life is not very interesting tonight, Miriam. Not as interesting as yours gonna be on Monday with Jamie Mustard, and the one you had with Mona the other day. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it on replay tomorrow. Yes, Miriam. Joe told me this afternoon, oh, it's at 6 o'clock. I'm moving for Miriam. So at 6 o'clock on the spot, I was sitting in your live, and I'm like, how come I'm the only one waiting? And then suddenly I saw 25th of November. Oh my God. I can be stupid sometimes. Oh no, Dawn. No. We have Black Friday too. So that's next week, next Friday, 29th of November. And then the following Monday is Cyber Monday. So, but Amazon has started their Black Friday sale yesterday, or no, wait, what are we today? Saturday, Friday? Either yesterday or Thursday. I can't remember, but they already started it. But I always wait for the day. And sometimes Cyber Monday is sometimes even better. You get even better deals than on Black Friday. Thank you, Joe. Yes, I need a bit more likes, guys. Sorry. I think you mean Black Friday. Yes. I haven't been in shops, like that in ages. Amazon, I don't even use eBay that much anymore either. Because sometimes you get really good offers on Amazon. And if something is that I really want, but it's too expensive, I find a way to find it somewhere else cheaper. But I never pay for the real price. I don't want to. With age, I became really greedy. You did right. I just didn't look at the date properly because Joe this afternoon told me she was mudding for you at 6 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, okay, perhaps if Miriam goes live, perhaps I shouldn't go live afterwards. Something like that I was thinking. And then I thought, oh, but I'm going to watch because I missed Mona and you. And it was really funny because I know you get more than just one person waiting for your lives, Miriam. And I was the only one. YouTube should do something like that and show, up to 5 people waiting. Who is waiting? That would be funny to see. Uh, that's how I look at the world most of the time. You mean with the big eyes? You don't scare me, don't. Ooh, southwest of Georgia. Southwest of Georgia. Okay, I don't know what's that side. Is that near Atlanta? I just found out Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're coming. They're gonna start soon as well. And Beverly Hills started on Tuesday. What? Not being weird, but that comment from Bridget is sexy. Which comment? Did I say something sexy? Seriously? Me sexy? I mean, me saying something sexy? So I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow with Okay, so I lost it now. Here we go. Oh, hello, Mart Morang. My middle name is Mart, exactly written the same way. Actually, I have more than one middle name. Oh, perhaps it was Aaron then. Streets also didn't. Yeah, since I started that temporary job, I'm missing out on everything. I just can't watch everything anymore at the moment. So normally what I do is on my landing page of YouTube, I go and check the community post from people. Very often you see things and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go and check what they've been doing lately. Let me see. Mind you, if they were offering a Scottish whiskey tasting, I'd be tempted. My Celtic neighbours do have some lovely tipples. I am sorry, but I don't like whiskey. Indeed, it is not my thing. No. Well, I can have a sip of whiskey, but I no, it's I don't mind a little bit of bourbon, but that's not Scottish anyway, so. Mm. Is that for Miriam's life? A tipple, Irish. What is a tipple? A little drinky. Oh, I'd rather have a cocktail. Joey's gonna take off again. Ah, yes, that's what it was. Thank you, Fluffy. You don't have to say it again. Here, let's see. Share. A tipple is what we call an alcoholic drink. Okay, so that would be in Ireland because here in Scotland, Joe will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we say a bevy. Oh, bonsoir, Marthe from Canada. Thank you for joining. I don't think I've seen your name before, Marthe, but you are very welcome. We always have a lovely chat. We are fun and loving, and it looks like tonight we are only ladies. And for the ones that, oh, I apologize now because I just realized what I said a few times tonight about ladies' night. Fluffer, I'm sorry, I forget about the gender thing. I apologize. So we're all fun and loving, and we very rarely, actually, until now, I've been online. My YouTube channel has been live for about 3 months now. I'm at 151 subscribers. I don't think I ever had anyone in my chat that were nasty or anything. But then, I have Joe, chat royalty, and Fluffer that are mudding. But I do read the comments. Okay, let me see. Let me see what shares. I followed the 8 passenger saga for years. The Mormon cult played a huge part in that. Boy Scouts involved. Oh, we're gonna have to look out for that. I watch many, many, many documentaries about many different cults, so it's always very interesting. But they seem to all have one thing in common. It's something like similar to what we would call brainwashing, right? Perhaps different kind of religion, but sorry, I have a dog and a cat that are shedding at the moment. Tipsy share is like, I had a few and I'm a little bit like that. But not drunk, tipsy, a bit more joyful than normal because you had a few bevies or tipples, not nipple. Shh, I didn't say that. Oh, they're all agreeing with you, Cher, and tipping over after a few tipples. Sure. You're right. I have to say though, I don't really like to be drunk. I like to be a bit tipsy, but I don't like to be drunk anymore. But I like to drink though. But I only drink socially. I don't drink at home on my own. I don't. Um, but when I was much, much younger, I could get really drunk and I forgot what I was gonna say. So doesn't matter. It was probably not that important. Oh, interesting. Was a bartender for years allergic to alcohol. Oh, dang it. If I get a bus, I immediately need bail money. Get mean, then just throw up. Not fun. Oh my god, no, that's not fun. Uh, The oldest, 3 hours south of Atlanta. Okay. Rebecca Minkoff is in The Housewife of New York City. She's not in Atlanta. No. So last week, you can ask me practically everything about The Housewives. Last week, we had the last part, so the third part reunion of The Real Housewife of Orange County, sorry. That was one of the best seasons of Orange County, and is the longest running housewife. And then this week on Tuesday, The Real Housewife of Beverly Hills season started. We're in the middle of The Real Housewife of Salt Lake City and New York City. What else do we have? Oh, and Sunday we have Potomac. Beginning of December. I can't remember if it's the 3rd or the 6th of December. I think it's the 6th of December. We have Southern Charms is coming back, and I'm gonna have to check Bravo's YouTube channel because I got a notification for a sneak preview of The Real Housewife of Atlanta. So that must be coming in December at some stage, I would say. I don't know. So Rebecca Minkoff is in New York City, by the way. Share. No, it's sounding French. Americans think French, anything is sexy. Well, French is my mother tongue, but German as well, because I grew up, I'm Swiss, and I grew up in the German speaking part. But at home, we spoke French because my mom is Swiss French and my father was from the French speaking part of Belgium. So I'm a mixture of, and I was born in Australia. So just, to make it more complicated. But I'll take that as a compliment, Cher, because very often people say I have a German accent. And I'm like, no. A wee drink. Yes, not the wee to play, Joe. I don't know why I wrote it wrong this afternoon. Oh, gee. Wait a second. My foot hurts again. I'm trying to find a position. Oh. Yeah. We might not do too long. Okay, let's, Bevy. Yeah, well, in Leith, here in Edinburgh and Leith, where I used to live, but my ex-husband lives there, and lots of people I know, they all say, oh, we're going for a bevy. Okay, Mart. So thank you for joining today. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good one. No one has ever interviewed me before until Natalie interviewed me. So that was a good thing. I've done a few interviews. Have you seen? I have emailed a lot of people, and no one is replying to me. No one wants to be interviewed by me anymore. But yeah, I will. I had an idea for December, but that's not interviews. It's I want to do like something like a F sign to advents calendar, but I haven't figured out what to do and how to do it. I just can't give any gifts out. I don't have. I'm not a millionaire at the moment. Oh, I know these names: Ruby, Frankie, Jody. Oh yes, these are the two ladies. Ruby Frankie. Abuse of her children. She had 6 children, right? She had that YouTube channel. abusing her kids, and she was actually showing the world how to educate them and raising them. And then she left her husband and went to live with that Jodie Hildebrand, and they're both behind bars, right? That's the two ladies, yeah. Jo- Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I needed tonight. Having a good laugh. I thank you so much, everyone, for being here and making me laugh. Or just the one, but oh, come on. Cocktails. I like my cocktails. Well, I don't think they're all Mormon. So they are at least, wait a second. Heather Gay was a Mormon and left the church. And then you have Heather Gay, and then what's the other one? Whitney Rose. She was a Mormon and left the church too. She was abused. Um, Rich girls, yes. Then you have the Greek Angie, so she's Greek, not a Mormon. And then you have Lisa Barlow. I don't think she's a Mormon. Then Meredith is a Mormon. Her son is somewhere, I can't remember, in Peru in on a mission. Um, I think they have to go away for 2 years on those missions, right? Uh, and then there's Mary Cosby. She's the leader of a church. I can't remember the name, so she's not a Mormon. And then the new one called Brownwin. I don't think she said anything. I don't think she's a part of the Mormon. No. Oh, hi, Janelle. Hello. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. Yeah, I watch practically everything. It's heartbreaking that there are so many women, so many couples in this world that can't have children, right? And then you have those who can have children are mistreating and abusing them like that. I find it horrendous, disgusting. These people should be locked away on water and bread, and that's it. Not even proper bread. Uh, you know. Um, I find that disgusting. One I watched as well, because she's back in court, is Lori Vallow. How can you kill your kids? Seriously. So that's also quite a well, at the beginning for me it was quite complex, but Joe and I we both like true crime, by the way, so we know what we're talking about. Sorry, guys. Don't get discouraged with the interviews. Took Eric Rader forever. Did you reach out to him? He loves promoting small and he's so kind. No, I haven't yet. But I did actually write that down. Oh, that was you, Mart. So I did see your name, Mart. I apologize. It's not the first time you're here. I apologize, but I remember you saying that before. I need to reach out. Yeah, there are some others I haven't reached out yet. But I also reach out to not only to I really would like to interview some second gen ex Scientologists from America or other countries to give the European ex Scientologists a bit more courage to come forward and talk and tell their stories too, and so that they see that there's a huge community out here that is looking after them. They don't need to be scared anymore. So are we scared? No, we're not scared. So yeah, so but I also contacted lots of smaller channels that are actually streaming live in front of orgs and things like that. These people needs to be promoted as well, um, right? So but thank you very much. I'm continuing. Don't worry. Okay, okay, Joe and Mart. I will email him. I promise. I'll do that tomorrow. Uh, the 8 passengers Ruby thing was absolutely horrific. Do you think the ex-husband knew and turned a blind eye? I don't think he knew. When they interviewed him, he was very protective of her. And I think he was very much in love with her. I don't think he understood why she left. And I think that, is it 3 or 4 out of the 6 children that were already grown up in high school or somewhere out in college. So that's why she moved in with the other one, with just the 2 youngest one. So he probably didn't even realize what was going on. But it was, I don't think, and if he knew, then, but you see, that's the thing, is they no one has ever been really interested to figure out or to see if he was. I mean, he did change his tune afterwards, didn't he? So that's probably. Yeah, and she's back in court. I'm trying to remember what it was all about, but I haven't watched it yet. What was it about? Oh yeah, about her mental health, right? She tries to overturn something. I need to watch it, so don't tell me anything yet. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Hildebrand was very effective at spousal alienation. That husband didn't stand a chance of influencing Ruby. Yeah, and I think, from what they were showing, the videos she was posting on or the live she did on YouTube, she came across as quite strong-headed, and I think he was a little bit of I'm sorry to say, a bit of how we say that again, a wet. I don't think he was that very much. He just got along with it. Not that about the kids at Jodie, but he was cut off a year before in his own hell of his own making. Oh, all right. Exactly. But even though, if they would have been around, would they have noticed anything? He did let her do those lives and uploading videos on her YouTube channel for quite many years, how she was raising kids, etc., until people then started to say, this is actually more abuse than how to raise children, right? So yeah, I put that on my watch list as well, my watch later list. So don't say anything. Charles Wallow. Yeah, so that's yeah. No, wait, Charles. Yeah, that's her ex-husband, but he was killed by her brother, who then mysteriously died as well. But we don't know if he got killed or not. Will that ever end? Oh, Joe, I tell you, when you think there's so many people that can't have children, and then there are others. Yeah, she's not 100%, but on the other hand, I think she knows what she's doing, and but you perhaps now that she's in jail and she's not a Rajat Daybell anymore, that perhaps the brainwashing is coming off, if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Yeah, yeah, well, the bishop. I'm sorry, I'm Catholic, so bishop for me is quite high up, so I don't know. He didn't wear the trousers. Yeah, that's about what I meant. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Marthe. Bonsoir. Good night. Have a good day or good night. I don't know you're in Canada, so you're backwards. You're about 6 hours. What time is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, about 3 o'clock. Yeah. But have a good rest of the day, Marthe. Thank you for joining. I like how this chat turned around. I'm glad to see that other people have same interest as I have. Wallo has to have a yeah, that's what I thought I read. To be shown competent to represent herself. Yet she won't cooperate with the exam. It's a delaying tactic. Oh, that's for sure. She knows what she's doing. Oh, okay. Oops, wait a second. Here. Ruby was the leader of a cult in her home, and her family was under the cult of Mormonism, a cult within a cult. Oh, physical abuse didn't start till Kevin left the house. Okay, I understand now. I understand that a bit better. Oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's a manipulator. I think so too, yeah. Sorry, I was listening to the live while walking my dogs, was wondering why Bridget did not say hi to me. Then I heard for the second time how often your bins are emptied. Oh, I did say hello quite a few times to you, Miriam. I would never ignore you. Not like someone who ignored me in the chat or in Fluffy's chat this afternoon. I was a little bit upset, but no, I'm not going to say any names. Don't worry. Yeah, bye-bye, Macht. Thank you for joining. We're all true crime junkies. Yeah, that's amazing. The thing is, Janelle, is that and because I took on this temporary job, I haven't had the time to do my videos, but I did create I don't know if you were in my live last week when I was saying I have a second channel. I haven't done anything yet, but is to do weekly recaps, which I haven't done yet, about the Real Housewives and things like that that I like to watch. And I want to do a true crime series somehow, or to discuss certain things that I've been watching. Um, I watch a lot of those, the real murders of so and so that are from Oxygen, but they are on, sorry, on Bravo TV in America. It's on Heu here. So those I like to watch as well. Um, so if you're interested, Janelle, email me and we could do something together. Who knows? Or everyone else who is interested. Miriam. And reality your life was rewind 20 minutes. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. No, I would never ignore you, Miriam. Seriously. Laurie, Ruby, and Jody are all malignant narcissist. Cult mentality makes them thrive. Yeah. Dangerous, dangerous. And there are so many other cults out there we don't know about. Because they keep to it themselves and they don't make a big hoo-ha, right? Oh. Sorry. I'm totally in control. No, you're not, Miriam. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't know if Chad was the brainwasher. He didn't kill anybody until he started hanging with Lord. Maybe she's the brainwasher in that operation. Yeah, but he's the one writing those books. And he was talking about the doomsday and the end was nearing. That's what I don't understand for those girls that are telling you for so long that tomorrow is the end of the world and doomsday, and it never comes. Have they not learned the lesson? It hasn't come. So I don't know. To be honest with you, uh, I think it was, yeah, Dr. Phil did a special thing about when the kids were still missing. So the children hadn't been found yet, their bodies, right? And there was Laurie's oldest son invited, Charles Vallow's sister, so the children's aunt, was there. And she did say she was very good friends with Laurie. And when she started dating Chad Daybell, that's when she started to change. Yeah. The bishop runs the ward in LDS faith. Okay, yeah, a little bit like, I know in the Catholic Church, if I'm not mistaken, it's the cardinal or the other way around. I don't know. I'm Catholic, but I don't believe so. Okay, but thank you very much. Yeah. LDS is Latter-day Saint. I only know that because I use their database. Sorry, now I have the hiccups for my family tree research. Oh, yes. Like I said many times before, I'm not interested in talking about the drama within this community. I think it's sad because we all have the same goal. You want any dramas? You don't have any dramas at home? Watch any kind of Real Housewives. You will find enough. Watch the last season, the season that just finished from Real Housewife Orange County. I think it's the best one with with drama. Salt Lake City as well. This year is quite salty. Salt Lake City. Ooh. New York City is a bit on the boring side. They come across a little bit like high school student girls, mean girl, no mean girl. It's there's no real drama. It's a bit boring, I have to say. And Rebecca Minkoff, as much I found her, she's quite good looking woman. She seems to be a nice woman, but she's bloody boring. Yeah. But you see, that's the thing. I find that there are way too many people in SPTV that are um, indulging into it, right? And they seem to be only interested now in this kind of drama, and they're either siding with this side or siding with this side. They seem to forget that, sorry, that we are here because we have a goal, right? We in America we want to get Scientology have the tax exempted, etc. So um I don't want to indulge, and if I want to talk about it, I talk about it behind closed doors. No one needs to know what mm, f- uh, what my how you say that? Oh, I can't find my words now. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I mean. Because I will remember you in dilemma forever. I know it sounds stupid, Miriam, right? But that's all I have to do around here. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to have a smoke. Mm, it's getting cold. Uh, let's see. Joe. Yeah, no, I know you meant that, but I just wanted to give a bit of my opinion. Joe, yep. When I see an stream discuss hard feelings about another stream, I just scroll away. None of my business. The- Look, I'm curious. I need to know everything. I do watch. I make my own opinion, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop watching this or this person or unsubscribe this and this person. No, I'm not. Because some of the people that I'm not really a fan of, they still bring good stuff about Scientology, you know? I just find it sad, but that's their problem, not mine. And look, guys, look, we have quite a good time tonight. Uh, we don't always have to talk all about Scientology. We talk about the housewife. We talk about true crimes. I really like talking with other people about true crime. Here in Edinburgh, everyone I know, they don't watch The Housewife because all my friends are either a couple of years younger than me or a few years older than me. They have children, grandchildren. They don't have time for shit like that. So I'm alone watching this stuff. So it's nice to be able to talk with other people. So, Janelle, what do you say? I can't with the housewife. It's so far removed from normal folks, I can't relate. But I know it's fun and enjoyable to watch. I'm more fascinated with ordinary people. I'm fascinated with both. The housewife is like I can't remember Cher or Joe said, it's like the new soap operas. And look, we do know by now uh, half of it is scripted anyway. So, what did I do? Oh, oh, wait a second. My phone says to me, charge me. Here we go. Yeah, I watch a lot on YouTube. What do I watch on? I do watch a lot of Dr. Phil. I love Dr. Phil. Even if it's old stuff, I don't care. I just like to watch. And he's my favorite saying of his is doesn't matter how flat a pancake is, it has two sides. So to say, every story has two sides. So yeah, I just like him. Uh, But hey, Janelle, everyone has the right to watch what they want. I watch a lot of documentaries as well. I love to watch documentaries about the British royal family. Ah, that makes more sense, Irish smart. Thank you. Yeah. So for the Catholic Church would be a priest, and for the what Catholic, and what's the other one? What is my mother? Protestant. That's a pastor. Yeah. What's going on with my mouse? Oh, well. I'm so intrigued with the disappearance of Maddie McCain. Sean Atwood's channel is helping the Polish girl find ingredients, her identity. Ingredients? Her identity and belief she is a very close relay. For example, a sibling. You know, I agree with you. I told this when that happened, right? I think, is it now 24 years ago? 23 years ago? That at least 20 years ago that happened, right? I told the story to my mother. And the first thing my mother said, and that's exactly my thing, my what I felt when I heard the story is, why would you put kids to bed and go, even if it's not far away, go sit in a restaurant to eat? When we were kids and we used to go on holidays with our parents, my mother would never have let us go to bed early. We would go with them. It's holidays anyway. Fair enough, their children were quite young, but and Sean Atwood's, I've watched a few times, is it? But I didn't know he was. I've seen the Polish girl on Dr. Phil again, Dr. Phil. Um, there is something about her. Yeah. The problem with Sean Atwood for me is he doesn't have a very good voice for my ears. He comes across very boring. So I can watch 5 minutes and then I'm like, he doesn't bring it in a way that it makes me really interested. But I will try to watch. I'm never gonna come around watching everything. Not finding ingredient, I mean find her identity. Thank you. I was trying to figure out what word uh, you meant, but I didn't get that far. Makes more sense. She killed. Well, Janelle, we're going back to Valois. Her brother killed her ex-husband, Charles. And then her brother died as well. But they never said if he died of natural causes or he was killed. That I can't remember. Well, in Scotland, no, I never seen any. What your views are? Don't know what you're relating that to. Joe, the Madeleine McCain case is interesting, terribly sad. Yeah, so couple with their little girl. Did they have twins? No, I forgot. But anyway, they went on holidays in Portugal, like a kind of a holiday village. Put the little girl and the brother or two twins. I can't remember if they were twins, but they were much younger than the little girl. And um, the parents then left and went into a restaurant that was not far away because it's a holiday village. And with another couple who had also children, they did a turn as to go and check on the children. So once was one couple, then the McCain's parents went, and they went to check at some stage, and she had been abducted or kidnapped, and she has never been found, nor her body. So to this day, we don't know if she was kidnapped and killed or if she's still alive. And it's been going on at least 20 years, I would say. Do you mean the Sean Atwood, Joe? Sorry, I miss. Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys are fast today. Well, that's the same, you see, John. I agree with you. It's terrible, but that's a British story. So, for us here in the UK, we are quite into it in that sense. But there's so many, for a long time, I thought the parents had something to do with it. And then I changed my mind. And then I changed my mind again. And then I changed my mind. And now I don't know. I really don't know. I just wish they would find something, and then my country raised cousin married into that circle of rich people in Atlanta. Her twin sister too. They are like, nope, too much drama. My cousin was married to Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, that rings a bell. Not Kenny Rogers, the country western singer, right? You say they are like, nope. I don't understand. Sorry, Cher. I'm not good with abbreviations. I'm terrible. Bridget, do you mean discuss it with confidence? If you relate to what I was saying about drama early on, yes. And not everyone either. The ones that I know I can talk about it without. Oh, I lost your comment, Janelle. Oh, here you are, so. No. Just so much makes me think she could be Maddie, but if not, it's been shown by profession that she's as close to a sibling in the family chart. Well, as if for the ones who do watch true crime a lot, what fascinates me is DNA, and especially because of my family tree research I do with genealogy, and I did give my DNA samples to my heritage side to get my results. And these days, quite a lot of crimes are being solved through the genealogical websites where people have uploaded DNA tests. And yeah, it's quite fascinating as well. Oh, it is, yes. And I have my favorites and I have the ones I don't like. I can tell you in every city that runs a Real Housewife, I can tell you the ones I like, the ones are my favorites, and the ones I dislike to a T. mean, their lives also it's a lot like Sea York, but they never have privacy. They have to stay with their companions at all times, not even close a bathroom door. Blimey. When you hear this, right, you realize how good of a life you have, right? That's why I like to watch documentaries about things like that, or even watching some of Dr. Phil's episode, because you realize, bloody hell, people have some really serious problem, and you know, I'm actually my life is actually not that bad. You know what I mean? Julia doesn't look like her parents, but she looks like the McCanns and the other kids. It's uncanny. So does that mean it has never been proven yet if she's Maddie McCann? McCann? Yeah, but children can look like other people. Well, people can look like other people. That doesn't mean they are related, right? I mean, you look, if you would see my brother and me, we look slightly similar. But he's 6'6" and I'm 4'4", right? It's just an example. Dr. Phil wasn't great. In what sense? I think he is great. I think what he's doing now is not as interesting to me anymore. He goes too much into politics. He should stick with what he knows best. Yeah, I will check Sean as well. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm still subscribed to his channel, though. I think he was the very first one. One of his very first videos I watched, Joe. He interviewed Lady C. If you guys know who Lady C is. Okay, we'll check it out, Joe. Now, Joe, I'm gonna need to sell you a channel to watch. Moon Boys on bicycle around here sometime, but this is deep country. Nobody entertains them. They just warn them. I don't think there are many moments here, but here are quite a few. Joe. Yeah, we have them here as well. Like I said, about I think it was about 2 months ago. I was at the bus stop. Where was I going? I can't remember. And they came up to me at the bus stop, trying to give me one of the leaflets. I said, "Oh, are you Jehovah's Witnesses?" And they said, "Yes." I said, "Look, normally I would talk to you guys. I always like to talk to them because I ask a lots of questions I know they can't answer. But I'm never nasty to them. But I was waiting for the bus and I didn't want to. And I said, no, thank you. I don't want a leaflet. Look, guys, I'm a Catholic because my parents made me Catholic to please my grandparents. But I'm someone that, why should I believe in something or someone that no one has been able to prove to me that existed? So God, what is God? I don't know. So could be aliens, right? Oh, it's already read that. Ah, they were twins. Ah, you see, I do remember something. Even though my brain is quite mushy peas around here. A lot of the elders are so broke, they're often hungry. They don't call on me anymore. But if they did, I'd probably feed them lunch and tell them about Heidemar, religion, and the CES letter. Poor elders. They probably worked all their lives and now they finished their lives being hungry. I must go off to drop the kiddo, and her friend at an event might look for an old cult of Scientology mission that shows you on a map there. Don, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you joining. I hope I see you next time. I'm trying to schedule a live in the middle of the week, but I don't know. I always wanted to do Wednesday. Well, I was going to do last Wednesday. This Wednesday passed, but Fluffer and Tilty are normally live on a Wednesday. And while I work during the week, I don't want to be up too late. So I don't know. Either Tuesday or Thursday. Look out for me, okay? And have a good time, Don. Thank you. Everyone says bye. Did I miss something? Wow, Share the Singer. Yeah, but Share the Singer is CHER, right? No? Yeah. Kenny Singer, actor. Yep. With the beard. Yeah, with the beard. He sang that very well-known song with Dolly Parton. I just can't remember. Me and Titles again. Bonnie, stop making all this noise. Bonnie, stop making noise. I can't concentrate, Bonnie. Love the song. Just dropped in to see what my condition was in. Joe, I don't know what you're talking about. My cousin came into huge money in Atlanta. She couldn't get into being snooty rich, not in her DNA. Oh, okay. You mean posh. Janelle, that is sad to hear. About the elder, yeah, I agree. Joe, very good song. Oh, it was meant to be a. Oh, okay, get it. Oh, that's interesting. I always thought it was a strange abduction. Someone who took advantage of the parents' drunken decision. Never it was the mother, just from her facial expressions. I don't know. Are you talking about Maddie McCann's story or not? Oh, hi, Susan. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. She got that from Maddie's records that were stored somewhere and used that and Julia's DNA with the private company that she paid for. Sean gave her a home to stay at using Chad's donation. Wow, that's very nice of him. That's very interesting. Okay, you got me there, Joe. I'm gonna check Sean Atwood's channel again. That interests me, yeah. Sorry, I'm cold. I had to get my blanket out. DNA, not that. Thank you, Joe. Look at my photos, LDS kids. The families put so much pressure on them to serve a mission. It's not voluntary. There's no choice for them, really. Well, I learned that from, I'm sorry to come back with that, Janelle, but Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I think it's Meredith's son who is on a 2 years mission in, I think it's in Peru, something like, or Colombia. something like that. But what are they doing on those missions? Is that like trying to recruit or what? Probably, right? Yeah, Joe, Lady C, I find her hilarious. And you know what I love is that she still has the proper English accent, and she's very posh, and you know, it's like Samuel when he said, "Oh, my darling." uh, here we go. I'm trying to figure out what you guys are talking about. Sometimes the comments, they're not in conversation thing related, so I'm trying to jump from thing to thing. Jonah, I have tried to look into it as well, but after I saw the musical Book of Mormon. Yeah, I saw they're coming back to Edinburgh actually. Those South Park creators have really made a public service to us. They really did, yeah. Sorry, guys. Joe, as long as Kenny was in our family, I just heard Mary, don't you know? Last year, loved that Christmas song. I'm gonna have to check this out, Cher. I have no one known in my family, I tell you that straight away. Was speaking to me at the bus stop weeks ago, and he was about to hand me a card, and I said, no thanks, not interested. Well, when I was living in Leith in Edinburgh, I had this elderly couple coming every 3 months, and I would come outside my flat and I would actually have a chat with them. You know, being Catholic, and you know, I had to do certain things when I was a kid for the church. You know, like doing my communion and going to Sunday school and blah de blah de blah. So I know a little bit. I'm not telling you I know the Bible inside out because I don't. Um, but I always like to, you know, they try to tell you stuff, and I'm like, well, my church has Jesus in it too, and God too, and Mary, and you know, I push them in certain direction, and sometimes um, I was a little bit mean sometimes, but always with a big smile, you know. But I felt a bit sorry for them because they were not the youngest couple anymore, you know. They must have been between 70, 75 years old, perhaps even older, I don't know. I did feel a bit sorry for them. And where I lived, you know, we had, there were 8 apartments per block. So, and I was on the second floor, and they did each building 8 flats. So up and down the stairs, no elevators in those buildings. I would love to shut them all down, but I guess we have to start from the top of ship pyramid, and they are next ones with the Jehovah's. You know, I was thinking about that, Miriam. When you think about all the cults, and probably there are so many other smaller cults we've never heard of them yet, or probably never will. But if not if when we look around, I would say Scientology is the biggest cult of them all. So if we can get in most country, even if we don't get Scientology completely down, they will do it themselves. But if we continue and continue to get the word out, you know, that it's a cult, it's not a church, it's not a religion, blah, 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 that will be a good sign. And you know, like, I mean, I very often not anymore, but at the beginning, when I started watching some of the YouTube channels about Scientology. Um, Actually, no, the first time I saw it was on the Aftermath series from Leo Rimini, and when they were showing Clearwater in Florida, where it's most buildings are empty and it looked like a western town, a dead city. And the day that Clearwater starts to live again, then I think the winning has started. I think the winning has already started because we're getting somewhere, but it's not going to happen from today to tomorrow. Not overnight. But we just need to stop the drama and continue. Um, I don't know. I haven't followed your conversation between you two. Sorry. Uh, yeah, Lady Campbell. Lady Colin Campbell. You don't like her? I love her. I think she's hilarious. She's funny. I don't know what you. Is it about Kenny Rogers? There's a male Jehovah's Witness who's been coming to my house every Thursday for 4 years. Blimey. He's persistent, yeah, but I think he's just like my variety of topics, never about religion. Oh, yeah. Every Thursday for 4 years. Wow. Yeah, perhaps he was seeking the conversation. So maybe you could return the favor and give them a Scientology. Yes. Ask him where the sister is. They're supposed to stay gender separate. That's my old cult. Okay. Kenny Rogers. Thank you, Susan. Yes, my cousin married to Kenny for 30 years. That's the song like I said, I'm not good with titles, but I remember very well Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Mm-hmm. Island in the Street, no. Na 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 na, and then I can't. Tell me, Spotify. I don't know. What did you say? Island. I know I can't do it. Last time I did something like that, I got a copyright strike. But yes, that's the one I was talking about. Yes. Susan. Wanda is my first cousin from Valdosta. In the first edition. Oh. You see, we have about 3 different conversation going, and I don't know anymore who says what. It doesn't sound very safe to send them overseas to Colombia and the like. I wonder how many of these Mormon missionaries disappear without a trace. That's what I was thinking as well. I don't know if it was Colombia, Peru, but I'm pretty sure it was anyway around those countries somewhere. Tony's identical twin. Oh, okay. I think I'm back in the Jehovah's Witnesses guy said they are only starting to go door to door since lockdown, so they will be ramping up the numbers joining. Mm. It's a cold. You know, I do remember as a kid. I think I've told that story before. They used to come to our door a lot. Unfortunately, then they never managed to say very much because if my dad would open the door and say, "You're Jehovah's Witnesses," he wouldn't even. He was not even very kind, even though I had the nicest dad in the world. But for him, it was a big no-no. Um, and actually, I never understood that why my mother never told him off. Wait a second, my foot. What are you saying? I didn't realize until the SPTV channel mentioned. Did you notice no Jewish buildings have windows? I realize it's true here. What are they getting up to in those places? Hmm. You know, I wouldn't even know where they are in Edinburgh. They have no windows. I never heard of this before. Hmm. Yes, I wonder what are they up to. Yeah, we're all thinking the same. It's raining again or snowing. No, it's raining. Covering a lot of abuse. Yeah, they're covering up a lot of abuse. Oh, let me see. I've seen a documentary. Is it called The Tower? But I don't think it was Jehovah's. I think it was the Mormons as well. Let me see. Pretty sure it's called The Tower documentary. No. But I know, well, I watched this. I'm gonna tell you. Na, 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 na. Perhaps I didn't save it on my shows. I thought it was called The Tower, but it's not The Tower. No, no. Gee. I didn't know I had that many. Okay. Oh, they changed the app again. Why? Oh, true crime. Perhaps it's on the true crime. You guys just talk and chat. I will find it. Perhaps it was not here. Ah, no. The Witnesses, it's called. And now, four former Jehovah's Witnesses recount the abuse they suffered within the church. Yeah. It's just 2 episodes, but it's very interesting. It's called The Witnesses. Yeah. I'm trying to find Streamyard again. Oh, here. Yeah. Sorry, now I have to catch up with you guys. That's correct. But that's what I'm saying. If you watch The Witnesses, it's interesting. It's very interesting to watch. And they have similar type of to you have commit their life to work there, and it can be just regular production work. Oh, hi Amy, how are you? Thank you for joining. You should hear what I have said to them through my window. Tell us. Okay, you're gonna have to search Google Maps to see where they are in Edinburgh. Yes, Susan, that's exactly. I want to see. Well, Google Map. You don't even have to get out of the house. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that documentary was the tower, but it's called The Witnesses. There are 2 episodes. It's really good. Yeah. Well, you fast, Miriam. In Brooklyn. Ooh. It was in the Brooklyn Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn. Okay, now I have to go to Google Maps because now that Miriam says there are 6 of them. Do, do, do. Stupid. I click Google Mail. Geo. We'll do Edinburgh. Kingdom Hall. Ah, that's how they call it here. Kingdom Hall. Oh, in Dalkeith. That's where. Oh, it's not far away where I live. Okay, let's zoom in. Oops. Zoom in. And then we're gonna take that little boy and then drop it on the map. And then it goes turn around. Jim the barber. No. MOT testing. That's not really Jehovah's Witnesses. They're around here then. Oops, turn around. The windows have been. Where are you guys? I lost you guys again. Ooh. I thought Scientology was the most or the richest one. But hey, who cares? What are you saying? Yes, and when I worked as a pediatric nurse case manager, we had to get court orders for much needed blood transfusions. Could go undercover there, that would be a great video topic. Shall I show you? Well, I'll show, if you want, I'll show you what I found on Google Map. I found it quite surprising. That's the building. You see? Kingdom Hall of... So they closed off the windows. But the windows here, no. But here, yes. So I don't know if... It's a bit strange, right? Oh, my foot, my foot, my foot. Ow. You see, there are different pictures because they renovated it. There's no cross. You see, I'll go a bit further in and then... Did you notice? So that's Dalkeith. Livingston. Might not be able to. No. So let's go on the main road. There's nothing here. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Let me see. Is that it? It's convenient on this one, huh? I put my little man here. So perhaps if we go here. Yeah, that's them. There are no windows. Yeah. Let me check. Okay, so that was Livingston. Oh. Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's. Oh, we've been here before. 15. What's that? Oh, that's just, look, wait, that's just the village above. I live here, and that's here. Oh, it's just around the corner practically. Let's have a look. Where are they? Here. There's a window. But that's a really tiny, tiny little building, right? But you see, villages like that, I don't think they're allowed to close off the windows unless they're renting the building and it doesn't belong to them. You know what I mean? What are you guys saying? Amy says, I went to school with a few. One actually brought in cupcakes for her birthday. Oops, which isn't allowed as they don't celebrate birthdays. Another one wouldn't answer the door for trick or treaters because they don't celebrate Halloween. Oh wow! So Miriam says, I feel sorry for the children. I had a colleague whose wife got into it. Their small children couldn't celebrate birthdays or Christmas, and I could see was really not into it either. Plus, the windows are high up. Sorry, Miriam and Amy. Joe and I are still at the window story. But you know what I remembered is that when we used to go and visit my grandparents in Belgium, we had my brother and I, because my grandparents didn't have a big flat, so my parents would sleep with at their flat, and my brother and I used to go. It was not far away, 5 minutes walk. We would go and sleep at family friends, and their children were around our age, and their daughter, who was about my age when we were much older, she got married to a Jehovah's Witnesses, and I was told everyone was really upset about it, and they told me that the Jehovah's Witnesses do not agree with blood transfusion, and that really upset me because can you imagine if you have a sick child that need a blood transfusion, and you say no, it's against my religion? Oh, it's they also have a disconnection policy. I do not remember if Daniel ever disconnected from her family. And I will need to ask my cousin if she remembers. I don't think they disconnected. But hey, that's so long ago. So long ago. You know, afterwards, I mean, we grow up, we have our own lives, then our own families, etc. And I haven't been back to Belgium in a very, very long time. So, but my cousin lives in Belgium. Mm. Okay, let's stop sharing. Here we go. Okay, guys. Wow, and I said I wouldn't do a very long one because of my phone, and I managed to sit here for 2 hours. Give me a second. Oof, I need to put it on the screen. On this side, it starts to flicker in my eyes. They can self-transfuse if they bank their own blood ahead of time, like we do pre-operatively for elective surgery. Oh, self-transfuse? I'm more and more confused now. Wow. Oh, that's what you. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, there are countries where they can't do very much about the laws. So the problem with Belgium, for example, it's the same for Scientology. Scientology um, has actually quite a lot of how to say that they can do what they want in Belgium. I forgot what I was gonna say. The fine, at least here. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Sorry, guys. I'm getting old and knackered. Use their own blood. Yeah, no, no. I understood that, but I'm confused about the entire thing now. You didn't see, but in the UK and in the. Sorry, Joe. I did see it, but I somehow. No, I didn't ignore you, Joe. Not at all. No, no. I just. I think I got distracted bit about the no windows thing. Mm, no, no, that's my hair now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, come on. But I suppose you know that in other countries, um, I'm gonna check Switzerland as well and London on Google Maps. The window thing, I need to follow this up. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm a bit one cult is as bad as the other. Look, in that documentary, The Witnesses, it's about Jehovah's Witnesses and it's about abuse as well. So yeah, it's quite something. Oh, oh, sorry. So, you know, the thing is I think it was Nora. She did a series about the Mormons, or the was it the Mormons or Jehovah's Witness? I can't remember. Perhaps once in a while. So I'm sorry. I want slowly to finish, but anyone interested to help me out with my F sign to advent calendar for December? I haven't figured out an idea of what to do about it. Do we do a short live every evening? But then what do we do? Um, or do I create videos and upload them yet every day? It's just I actually yes, Joe. Yeah, yeah, you're right. She did Mormons, not Jehovah's Witnesses. Actually, I might have an idea, but if anyone has any ideas what I could do as an advent calendar on my channel for December, would be very much appreciated. You can contact me the way you normally contact me, or um, my email is et voilà Brigitte in one word. So you forget the dash and the AK, just et voilà Brigitte at outlook.com. Thank you, Miriam. I would love to have you in a live one day. Perhaps I should interview you one day as well. You deserve it a lot. But I think I just got an idea about the advance calendar. But I'm open to see any ideas from anyone if you have. Um, I might actually put a post up on my community page as well, so you can comment on it. Ooh, ooh, Miriam. Yes, that's interesting. Yes. And the finale, this. Yes. Hmm. I already have the visuals. I just don't know the facts yet that I would use, but yes, very good. Miriam, you're excellent. But then you're about, I don't know, 50 years younger than me. Now, how I feel tonight, I really feel like 100 years old, and my foot was actually behaving nicely, and now it's starting to annoy me. That means I need to go back on medication and put the telly on and fall asleep. So, everyone, I do appreciate so much, everyone, that you have joined me tonight, even though I didn't prepare anything special. Oh, yes, you're certainly much younger than me. But anyway, we're not going to argue about that, are we, Miriam? Thank you so much for joining. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, I know. I look a bit disheveled. I didn't want to. Yeah. Anyway, um, I will go back live probably Tuesday or Thursday. I have something that I come across about Scientology. Um, I just need to find the time to do it. That's the problem. Irish Mart, you're always so nice. I do really hope it was enjoyable, or at least a bit not too boring. Thank you. And if you haven't already, please send some love to my like button, please. Thank you very much, everyone. And I'll speak to you all soon. Jojo, and if Fluffer is still here, I haven't seen Fluffer commenting anymore, so she might have had to do something. But I thank you for being here, Joe, for modding. I say goodbye to everyone in one go, okay? Because otherwise, if I miss one name, I don't want to make anyone upset. Okay, and then we're gonna say goodbye and good night. And et voilà.